A psychiatrist shared with his client, Gary, his childhood fear. He explained how his grandparents were skilled craftsmen who used animal hides for various creations like bookbinding and gloves. They once gifted him a unique flower made from different hides, each petal crafted from a distinct type of skin. Instead of treasuring the gift, he was terrified of it. His younger brother once teased him, claiming the flower was made from human skin, with each petal belonging to a different person, and that one day it would attach to his face. Although he understood it was just a jest, he couldn't shake the fear. He was so afraid of it that he even received a beating from his parents for attempting to flush it down the toilet. The psychiatrist then questioned Gary's comprehension of what he was trying to convey. Gary stated that although he believed he could articulate his thoughts, he found himself unable to. In an attempt to persuade him, psychiatrist mentioned his extensive experience in treating victims of the Joker like him. Doctor then asked Gary to don a special mask and trust in its healing capabilities. It soon became evident to the doctor that Gary was reluctant to heal, driven by the fear that once he recovered, Joker would return to haunt him once more. He attempts to help Gary understand that Joker's actions were not personal, emphasizing that he unintentionally harmed him, and now he needs to focus on healing. Gary confides in the psychiatrist, revealing that he had always feared something happening to his smile and teeth, and the Joker's actions played on this fear by distorting his smile. Gary believed the Joker had intentionally targeted him, but the psychiatrist reassures him that it was a random act. The Joker had released gas while Gary was on his guard duty, and the Joker had no prior knowledge of his name. The doctor explains to Gary that the Joker is a cunning genius who excels in manipulating people's fears by using mind games and tricks. His greatest power lies in making others perceive him as more formidable than he truly is. The doctor illustrates this with examples. When Joker electrocuted a woman who had a fear of lightning using a hand buzzer, and turning a boy white and green to exploit his fear of being the class clown. The doctor emphasizes that these actions are like a magician's tricks or a special card in a deck, which can adapt to any numerical value or transform into whatever is needed in order to win. The psychiatrist is saying that the Joker is really good at making people think he's the embodiment of their worst fears. But in reality, he's like the scary monster hiding under your bed, making nightmares come true and teasing them for thinking they could get away, showing that he's not just a clown, but a very smart actor. The doctor finally confides in Gary, explaining that people are reluctant to heal, fearing the Joker's return. However, the doctor, having closely observed the Joker, sees him as an ordinary man. He pleads with Gary to keep the mask on for healing, but Gary dismisses the idea, insisting on compensating the doctor for the mask. Later on, when the doctor comes back home, he swears that he would break the illusion by making the victims believe that this Joker is nothing but flesh and blood. All of a sudden, he sees a flower made from hides near his bed, the flower he used to fear since childhood, and as he picks it up, it splashes some kind of acid solution over his face, melting his face off, leaving him to be the same kind of patient he's already been working to help, while the Joker was laughing under his bed and tells the doctor that he will be right there when he proves what he said earlier.